Welcome Aries to your reading for February 2026. So let's get going. This is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus signs, and it is a general reading. So please take what resonates and let the rest go. If this reading does resonate for you and you're interested in a private reading, you can check my booking page by clicking on the link in the description below. So let's get going. This is for your looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. And I'm using the Clarity Tarot for your reading today. So let's have a look. We've got in your general energy the Seven of Swords, Aries. So this is, it could be about your strategy, how you strategize. How strategic are you being? Are you coming up with clever plans? Are you being resourceful? Are you setting yourself good structures and routines? But there is something here about being cleverer or outwitting the competition in some way. I don't know if this is to do with your careers, your jobs, or if it is just in general, but let's keep going. Justice is in your opportunity. So justice here is about making sure that you have the right balance of whatever it happens to be that you're trying to balance the scales in some way. You're trying to do it in a fair way. So it may be that you're trying to not keep everyone happy, but there is an element of this somewhere. It's like, okay, how do I do the right thing without upsetting people? That's the kind of thing, but you will find a way because it's in your opportunity and it will be presented to you. You will see the light, if you like. The Queen of Pentacles is in your challenge. A lot of this does feel, for some of you, Aries, that this may well be something to do with your finances or your job. The Queen of Pentacles is the kind of person that would come up if she was your boss, your manager, your superior of some kind, someone in a position of authority, someone who expects to be respected. But she's in your challenge, which means that you're having difficulty with this person. She's not being very helpful. She's being very demanding, but she's not willing to. There's a lack of, there's a lack of equality here. And I'm not saying you should be. I mean, there should be equality regardless, it's like she shouldn't, whoever this person is, she's teaching you like you're not worthy or that you have to bow down to her, but she doesn't have to do anything to get that kind of respect is what I'm getting, which is going to rub you up the wrong way for sure, Aries. So in your unforeseen events is the Four of Wands in reverse. This could indicate that you're going to be away from home unexpectedly in the month of February. It could also mean that there is disruption in the home. Now, I don't know if that disruption comes in the form of disagreements, if that disruption comes in the form of something going on in the home itself which causes disruption. It could be repairs, it could be outside noise, I don't know, but there's something going on here which is disruption. Or it could just mean that you are going to be away from home for a part of February. So in your advice we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is you, Aries. And the Queen of Wands in reverse is really a watered down version of who you are. And I think it's okay, is what I'm getting from this. It's like the universe is saying you don't have to be all guns blazing for February. It might help actually if you're not, if you just kind of take your foot off the accelerator a little bit, let your fire dwindle down to a smolder just for February. You might find it easier that way. So let's clarify. What on earth? It literally jumped out my hand. I can't read all those, guys. I'll be here till next Christmas. So let's pull that one, because that one landed on the floor. Don't think there's any others. So the Four of Swords is clarifying the Seven of Swords and the Moon. You need to really take a step back here, Aries. To get through February, you're going to need to recharge and recuperate. Take some time by yourself. Don't rush anything. This is about it's not about downtime. It's about being careful and considerate with yourself in the decisions that you make. We've also got the Moon, which is make sure you consider everything carefully before making any decisions, because there's going to be some things here which aren't as they seem, things that may be deceptive. So don't make any sudden moves or sudden decisions. Make sure you think about things thoroughly. Make sure you research things thoroughly. Make sure you revisit it the next day, because you might find you're being led down the wrong path, or you're being deliberately deceived in some way. Justice clarified by the World reversed and the Knight of Wands. So the World reversed is something needs to come to a conclusion or some kind of closure. And I don't know what, and for some of you, this could literally be involving a legal situation, maybe a court setting, who knows. But someone has to find a way to bring closure to something. And it feels like this could be down to you. If this isn't about a court situation and it is just maybe something going on between some people that you know, it's like you're being given the responsibility of the final decision, or how to close this, how to find closure in this situation. The Knight of Wands is people expecting, putting their trust in you to deal with this situation for whatever reason. So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Sun. This Queen of Pentacles, bad egg, being unreasonable, is also coming in with the Seven of Wands reversed, which is she's exhausting. She will push people to their limits until they give up, and I think that's part of her operation, part of her OM, is to force people out. So don't, unless it's something that's making you abjectly miserable, don't let her get her own way. She's trying to destroy your confidence, Aries. Don't let her, because you will find with the Sun the most amazing amount of satisfaction just by not giving her what she wants. So the Four of Wands reversed is clarified by the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands. You are strong in this reading, Aries. Strange thing to say because it is your reading, but you are, this is like you are the starring role for February. This could have been a reading about you and you're somewhere in the background sort of keeping yourself to yourself, but you are very much the star of the show here. The Two of Cups is about your relationship a relationship. Now that could be the relationship that you have with your partner. It could be a relationship you have with a member of your family. It could be, I don't know, but what it is it's, I feel like you're going away somewhere with someone you care about, away from home. And the Queen of Wands is, that brings you strength and positivity and light and happiness. It puts you back in your essence, which is exactly what you want. So the Queen of Wands reversed is clarified by Judgment, and the Page of Wands, which is your advice. It's like, don't be too fiery, Aries, because your fire can become overbearing when you are at your best and your happiest, strangely. You're like the fire-breathing dragon that's breathing fire purely because they're laughing, and that'll scare people off. And it's like, you just need to keep a check on your emotions, because people will misread them, if that makes sense. So the Judgment card is also about, take time to think about things, especially when it comes to other people. Don't misjudge a situation. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't be impulsive about your decisions. The Page of Wands is, be inquisitive, be curious, go and explore your potential, be a free spirit, and be free. That's what February is about. And yeah, let's do your oracle. Goodness. So the oracle I'm going to use for February is the I think this is, I can never remember the name of this deck. Oh goodness, I was just about to lose the whole lot then. I think it's, sorry guys, Power of Self-Direction. I'm not sure which one it is. It's the other one. It's Echoes of the Soul, I believe. Okay, and I never know which is which. So Echoes of the Soul. So your card is the Crimson Door. Key themes are isolation, choices, thresholds, courage, the unknown, self-discovery. The message is, every door is an invitation, and the Crimson Door before you is no exception. It calls you with quiet urgency, asking you to consider the choice it represents. Will you stay in the comfort of the familiar, or will you summon the courage to step into the unknown? Behind this door lies transformation, but it requires you to move through your fears and hesitations. The power is open, it lies within you. The power to open it lies within you. When this card appears, it signals a pivotal moment in your journey. The Crimson Door represents a threshold, a place where old patterns and fears can be left behind if you choose to cross. It is not just about the choice to move forward, but about the strength it takes to face the uncertainties of what lies ahead. Trust that stepping through this door, though daunting, will bring growth and renewal. Isolation, whether physical or emotional, is often a sign that it's time to reconnect with others, with opportunities, or with your own inner truth. Your affirmation is, I am ready to step through the door of possibility. I release fear and embrace the unknown with courage and trust. Your actionable insight is, take a moment this week or this month to identify one specific choice or situation where you feel stuck. Break it into smaller steps. What is one simple action you can take today to open the door? It could be reaching out to someone, saying yes to an opportunity, or even just sitting with your fears to understand them. Trust that even the smallest step forward moves you closer to transformation. The Crimson Door serves as a reminder that every moment of hesitation holds an opportunity for bravery. This card challenges you to confront the thresholds in your life with courage and to trust that the unknown, though uncertain, holds the seeds of growth and possibility. What threshold are you standing before today, and how can you take the first step towards crossing it? Interesting. Guys, thank you so much. As always, thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement, and your engagement that I return to you tenfold. I will see you next time. Enjoy the journey.